Good evening, Yankees Nation. You are here with Ken on the Ugly Truth, and we'll be calling tonight's play by play for game one of the Yankees versus the Blue Jays. We have Carlos Rodon on the bump today against Max Scherzer. We are in the Rogers Center and looking forward to giving the Blue Jays the first of at least three beatdowns. It is going good, and it looks like the roof at the Rogers Center is going to be closed for tonight's baseball game. We are going to be facing the the Jays in a 4-game set. Looking forward to getting it kicked off tonight. Rodon has been pitching well for us, and I have a great feeling about this series. Yankees getting right, putting some distance between our opponents and ourselves. Tonight's lineup for the Yankees is going to have Trent Grisham playing center field, leading off, hitting .244 on the season. Cody Bellinger will be following in the 2-hole, playing left field, hitting .270. The captain is going to be playing right field, hitting 356 on the season. Jazz Chisholm will be hitting in the 5-hole, and he will be playing third base, .242 on the season. John Carlos Stanton will be DHing, hitting in the 5-hole, .235 on the season. Ben Rice will be at the first base bag, .233. Anthony Volpe will be hitting in the 7-hole, hitting .228. J.C. Escar will be behind the dish, hitting .246, and DJ LeMahieu will be manning second base, hitting .248. Definitely a different look for our team, but certainly one that we can definitely do some damage with. Scherzer is returning from the injury list. This is going to be his second start since coming off the IL. So he is not pitching to the form that we are used to seeing Scherzer, and I have a good feeling that we may be able to catch him tonight. Right now, the channel is in a commercial break. And with that being said, we will take a couple of minutes until game time. We did pick up some not so great news today that Fernando Cruz, our high volume strikeout pitcher, is going to be on the IL for 15 days. And let's see, we'll take the shot, and it bounces off the rim. Crap. We brought somebody up. I'm not sure who he is. Hey, CT, doing well. How about yourself? I'm thinking that the Yankees are going to take 3 out of 4 of this series. We have Max Fried starting game 2, Will Warren game 3, and Clark Schmidt will be on the bump for game 4. Hey, Joe, how's it going? Welcome to the stream. Appreciate you being here. Well, they're still attached, and we will see the ophthalmologist tomorrow morning at 9:15, and we'll go from there. How are you feel about tonight's game? I've got a good feeling for the boys tonight. Definitely think that we are more than capable of taking it. Being that this is thank you. Being that this is going to be Scherzer's second start of the season since coming off the IL, I believe that he is going to be on a severely limited pitch count. I'm not anticipating that he'll throw more than uh, 70 pitches, possibly into the fifth. And we are back to the broadcast. Our bench tonight is going to consist of Oswald Peraza, uh, Austin Wells, Jason Dominguez, and uh, Paul Goldschmidt. We have got some news about Wells not having feeling and sensitivity in his right hand or left hand. Maybe a reason that he's been having some issues with being able to contact the ball solidly. And they got Scherzer digging in on the mound, ready to lock it up with us. And the first pitch into Grisham is inside for ball one. Grisham is hitting 244 on the season, 15 home runs, 32 RBIs, and an 813 OPS. And the next pitch catches the inside corner. Nice four seamer. Count is 1-1. Hey, Jonathan, how's it going? Scherzer sets and he brings the pitch, and it is swung on and missed. Count is 1-2. Grisham steps out of the box. Grisham is back in the box. Scherzer sets and he swings and misses for strike three. That was a 77-mile-an-hour curveball that had Grisham's timing off, and that is the first out of the inning. We have Cody Bellinger coming up to bat. Bellinger's hitting 270 on the season, 11 home runs, 42 RBIs, and a 792 OPS. And the first pitch is a four-seamer in there for call, strike one, right in the heart of Broadway. And Scherzer sets. And he brings the pitch, and it is tapped weakly. Second baseman Snyder is going to field it and shoot it to Guerrero to report the second out of the inning. Aaron Judge will be coming up to bat, so all rise. The judge is in the chamber. And the first pitch is a fastball down low to Judge. Count is 1-0. Scherzer's bringing in the fastball about 95. Judge is hitting 356 on the season with 30 home runs. And the next pitch is swung on and missed. It's a cutter. Count is even at 1-1. Scherzer is going to turn 41 in July. And the pitch is set, and it is a gift from the umpire because that ball was definitely inside off the plate. Count is 1-2. Uh, Judge takes time out, does his famous rock pickup. Now he's back in the box. And the next pitch is in there for call, strike 3. Today's an inning for Scherzer, 2 strikeouts, and the Yankees are retired in order. Hey, D Train and Jacob, how y'all doing? Welcome to the stream. If you missed it, the Yankees just went down in order 1, 2, 3, 2 strikeouts and a ground out to the second baseman. Coming up for the Jays is going to be Clement, Springer, and Guerrero Jr. On the bump is going to be Carlos Rodon for us. I will be back in a sec. I'm going to grab myself a drink. And I am back. Hey, Sean, welcome to the stream, brother. Appreciate you being here. Apparently, Bichette was a late scratch with some kind of discomfort in his knee. And Rodon sets. And the first pitch is in there, and it is hit to center field. Grisham is closing, and he makes a solid running catch. 1 pitch and 1 out. And Rodon sets. And he brings the first pitch. It is called strike 1 in the top of the strike zone. Springer's hitting 265 on the season, 11 home runs, 40 RBIs. And Rodon pitches a slider just off the plate. Count is 1-1. Next pitch is a 4-seamer up and in. Count is now 2-1. Settle down, Carlos. Time to get it done. Rodon sets, and he brings the pitch, and it is hit to center field, right center, and Grisham is going to kick it on the run. That is the second out of the inning. Austin Jones is our home plate umpire tonight, and he is considered a neutral umpire. Vlad Guerrero Jr., who has beat up on Rodon on regular occasion, is up to bat. Guerrero Jr. is hitting 280 with 12 home runs, 41 RBIs, and a 855 OPS. And the first pitch just misses outside for ball 1. Rodon sets and fires, and the four seamer is just a bit low. Count is 2-0. And the ball is ripped into right center fall, and that's going to split the gap. Judge is going to field it and shoot it into second, and Guerrero is going to have a two-out double. That's going to bring Alejandro Kirk, another Yankee killer, up to bat. He's hitting 315 on the season, 7 home runs, 39 RBIs, and a 797 OPS. And Rodon sets and brings the first pitch. It is called strike one. Rodon sets and he brings the next pitch. It is a changeup off the plate. Ball one. Count is even at 1-1. If you're just joining the stream, we are in the bottom of the first. There is no score. Blue Jays have a runner at second base, and the pitch is in there for call, strike two. There are two outs and a 1-2 count on Alejandro Kirk. Rodon sets, and he brings the pitch, and it is a slider down low. Count is going to be evened at 2-2. And the next pitch is a slider that is fouled off. Count is going to remain 2-2. Kirk steps out of the box, takes his timeout. Rodon sets, and the four seamer is high and up out of the strike zone. Count is now 3-2. And Rodon is going to set, checks on the runner at second, and he brings the pitch, and it is hit into center field. Grisham is waiting on it, and Grisham makes all three putouts in the first inning. There are no runs and a hit, and we are headed to the top of the second. Jazz Chisholm will be leading off, followed by Giancarlo Stanton and Ben Rice. So that'll be 4, 5, and 6 in our lineup. Chad is awfully quiet tonight. Guys got nothing to say? Jazz Chisholm is hitting 242 on the season with 13 home runs, 35 RBIs, and an 831 OPS. And the first pitch is a curveball that is fouled off. Count is 0-1. And Scherzer sets and he brings the pitch, and this one is hit to left field. Three people are closing, and Barger makes a great over the shoulder catch for the first out. That is going to bring Giancarlo Stanton up. And the first pitch is in there for call, strike one. It is a fastball right down the heart of Broadway. Scherzer sets and he brings the next pitch, and it is down and in. Count is evened at 1-1. And Scherzer sets and he brings the next pitch, and it is off the plate. Count is now 2-1. And Scherzer sets and he brings the next pitch, and Stanton swings on it and misses. Count is 2-2. Ben Rice is on deck. And Scherzer sets and he brings the pitch. It is a cutter off the plate. Count is going to go 3-2. And Scherzer sets and he brings the pitch, and it is ripped foul down the third base line. Count is going to remain 3-2. Scherzer sets and he brings the pitch, and Stanton swings and misses for strike three. So that is Scherzer's third strikeout of the game. Hey, Nancy, how's it going? Ben Rice is coming up to bat. And Scherzer sets, and the first pitch is a four seamer up out of the strike zone for call, ball one. For those of you just joining the game, there is no score. We're in the top of the second. There are two outs and no runners on. Scherzer sets, and the curveball gets into the strike zone for call, strike one. Count is evened at 1-1. Scherzer sets and he brings the fastball that is in there for call strike two. Count is 1-2. And Scherzer sets and the pitch is down low. Count is 2-2. And Scherzer sets. And the next pitch is down low for ball three. Count is going to go full on young Ben Rice also. Count is 3-2. Scherzer is at 24 pitches. Scherzer sets and he brings the pitch and it is popped foul to the left side. Bauer is going to close on the ball, or Barsher is going to close on the ball and put the ball away for the third out of the inning. So the Yankees have had 6 up and 6 down. We're heading to the bottom of the second. Berger, Schneider, and Straw will be coming up to bat. 5, 6, and 7. If you haven't, please hit the like button. If you haven't, please share this channel out. And if you're not, please subscribe. Appreciate all the support of y'all being here this evening to catch tonight's game one play-by-play of the Yankees facing up against the Blue Jays. And Berger takes the first pitch swinging over the top for strike one. Nice sinker. And the next pitch is a sinker, just misses the outside corner. Count is evened at 1-1. And the next pitch should have been called a strike, but once again, not. Count is 2-1. And Rodon sets and fires, and the ball is chopped weakly. It's going to go foul. Count is going to even at 2-2. And Rodon sets, and he brings the pitch, and it is swung on and miss. So that is Rodon's first strikeout of the night. Snyder is coming up to bat. He's hitting 170 on the season, one home run, five RBIs, and a 605 OPS. And Rodon is going to set, and the pitch is popped up behind the plate, and that is going to make the seats. So the count is going to be 0-1. Rodon sets, and the pitch is hit deep to left, but it is fouled. Count is going to be 0-2. Let's go, Yankees. Come on, guys. Put this guy down and bring it around. Rodon sets, and he brings the pitch, a slider, down in the dirt. Count is going to be 1-2. Scherzer sets, and the pitch is inside. Actually, looks like it hit the runner on the top of his foot. So Snyder is going to end up taking his base. So we are in the bottom of the second. There's one out with now a runner at first. And Straw will be coming up to bat. And the first pitch is a slider down low for ball one. Straw is hitting 259 with one home run, 15 RBIs, and 615 OPS. And the next pitch is hit. It is going deep. Grisham is heading back, and he makes the catch on the track. And Snyder has to go back to first base. That is the second out of the inning. Grisham just glides in the outfield. He makes things look easy that I know are not. Hey, you see it? How's it going? And the first pitch is in there for call, strike one. Would I trade for Austin Riley from the Braves? It would depend on the package, but I certainly would consider it. And the pitch is off the plate, evens the count at 1-1. Riley is one of the people that I've talked about here over the last 3 or 4 weeks, I guess, as the Braves continue to flounder. Rodon sets, and the pitch is swung on and missed. Count is now 1-2. And the next pitch is called, strike three. And that is the second strikeout for Rodon. Blue Jays strand a runner at first as we head to the top of three. Coming up for our Yankees is going to be Anthony Volpe, J.C. Escarra, and DJ LeMahieu. So 7, 8, and 9. Now I'll throw this question back on you, Yasid. If you were to trade for Austin Riley, who would you be willing to give up? Well, Acuna is a very talented player, has a bad injury history, so I'm not sure. He's got a very club-friendly contract, and I'm not sure that the Braves would actually move on from him. I think they may be more willing to move on from the manager than they are the player, especially the way they've been playing this season. And the first pitch to Volpe is a four-seamer down low and away. Count is 1-0. Volpe is hitting 228 on the season, 9 home runs, 44 RBIs, and a 723 OPS. Next pitch is inside for ball 2. Count is 2-0. Scherzer sets, and the next pitch is up and in. Count is now 3-0 on Volpe. So I anticipate the auto first strike. And Scherzer sets. He brings the pitch, and go figure, it's called strike one. Count is now 3-1 on Anthony Volpe. And the new Papa, J.C. Escarra, is on deck. And the next pitch is a BS call. It was a ball that gets called strike. So once again, another couple of crappy umpire calls. ABS, where are you when we need you? Hey, Stephen B., how are you? And Volpe is called out on strike, so Volpe was thrown out of his first professional game yesterday. So hoping he doesn't have a damn temper tantrum and get chunked on this one. You were right, D-Train. That was a crap call. And the first pitch to Escarra is supposed to be a strike, but it is called ball one. And Scherzer sets. He brings the pitch, and it is skied to shallow center. Straw is waiting, and he makes the play for the second out of the inning. And Scherzer sets, so the first pitch is in there for call. Strike one on DJ. LeMahieu's 248 on the season, 2 home runs, 11 RBIs, and a 653 OPS. Scherzer sets, and he brings the next pitch, and it is lined to right field. Springer is on the run, and he makes the play in the corner on the track for the final out. Scherzer has faced 9 Yankees and recorded all 9 outs. As we head to the bottom of the third, Wagner, Clement, and Springer will be coming up to bat. I'm just so sick of these umpires. Questionable calls in the first inning, second inning, and the third inning. That's a lot of steps, Steven. Bow chicky wow wow. And the first pitch to Wagner is in there for call. Strike one. And the next pitch is fouled off down the first base line. Count is 0-2. Hey, Dev, how's it going? And Rodon sets, and he brings the pitch and check swings. It's hit to Rodon. Rodon comes off his feet, and it throw pulls Rice off the bag. So Wagner is going to pick up an infield signal. That'll bring Cody Clement up to bat. Clement is 0 for 1 on the night with a line out in the first. And Rodon is going to set. He brings the first pitch, and it is ball one. I think that one caught the bottom of the strike zone, but once again, we don't get the call. And Rodon sets. And the pitch is just off the plate for ball two. Count is 2-0. Rodon sets, and the pitch is down low. Count is now 3-0. All right, Carlos, come on. Rodon sets, and the first pitch is swung on and hit to center field. Grisham is drifting to center field and has the ball for the First out of the inning, Grisham has 5 putouts on the game, so they are popping everything to him. The next batter coming up to bat is George Springer. He is 0 for 1 on the night with a line out in the first also. And the first pitch is down for ball 1. Rodon sets and he fires, and the pitch is hit to right field. And that one is just going to go foul. Count is 1-1. And Rodon sets and he brings the pitch. It is down low. And the next pitch is up high for ball 3. Count is now 3-1 on Springer. On deck, Vlad Guerrero Jr. And the next pitch is up in the strike zone. Psh. They said that Springer did not swing at that pitch, but he damn well did. And there is a mound visit. We are in the bottom of the third. Rodon is 42 pitches into the game. Guerrero is 1 for 1 on the night with a double in the first inning. And the first pitch is down low for ball 1. Rodon sets and he brings the pitch, and it catches the inside corner for call. Strike 1. Count is even at 1 up. Rodon sets and the pitch is in the dirt. Count is now 2-1. We are in the bottom of 3. There is 1 out with runners at first and second, and Vlad Guerrero Jr. is up to bat. Count is 2-1 on him. Rodon sets and he brings the pitch, and it is swung on and hit sky high to shallow right center field. Judge comes in to make the play, and that is the second out. Runners hold at first and second. Alejandro Kirk is coming up to bat. Kirk is 0 for 1 on the night with a flyout in the first. And Rodon sets. He brings the first pitch. It is a curveball off the outside. Count is 1-0. Hey, Landon, how's it going? Next pitch. I don't know. I called ball two. And Rodon sets. Checks on the runner at second. Fires a sinker that is in there for call. Strike one. Count is 2-1. Rodon sets and he brings the pitch. And it is chopped to DJ. DJ is going to flip to Volpe to record the third out of the inning. So there are no runs on one hit and two runners left as we head to the top of four. Coming up to bat is going to be Grisham, Bellinger, and Judge. The stat line for tonight's game is the Yankees have no runs on no hits and no errors. The Blue Jays have no runs on two hits and no errors. I don't know, D Train. Not only do we have to fight a hostile environment, we have to fight hostile umps, and freaking just ridiculous. Yeah. D Train, either shady or just straight incompetent. Trent Grisham is coming up to bat. He is 0 for 1 on the night with a strikeout. And the first pitch is lined into left field for a single. So that is the first hit of the Yankees for tonight. Hey, Nathan. And the pitch to Bellinger is inside. And the count is even at 1-1. There is a light toss to Guerrero. And the ball is off the plate. The count is 2-1. And the pitch is fouled back. And Scherzer brings the pitch, and it is fouled off. Count is going to remain 2-2. And that is a swing and a miss. Strikeout on the cutter. And the captain is up to bat. And the first pitch is up and in. Next pitch is fouled off. Count is going to even up at 1-1. Scherzer pitches and is swung on and missed. Count is 1-2. Would not be surprised if a slider off the plate is the next pitch. Scherzer steps off the mound. And the next pitch is down for ball 2. Count is evened at deuce. Hell, I'm amazed Judge didn't get rung up on that one. And Scherzer throws another lollipop throw to first base. Grisham back. And the pitch is fouled off. Judge overswung. He's down on a knee. Count is still 2-2. Hey,
What's up?
nothing.
How you doing?
All right. And the pitch to Judge is hammered down the line, foul. Count remains 2-2. Jazz Chisholm is on deck. So where are you coming from now?
The gym, and then I went to visit some neighbors.
And the pitch is a slider off the plate. Count is now 3-2.
Yeah, went to the gym and then visit some neighbors too afterwards.
And the pitch is grounded foul as Grisham takes off.
What's up, chat?
Count is going to remain 3-2. We're heading to the ninth pitch of the at bat.
It's still 0-0, huh?
Yep. We just got our first hit of the game. And Scherzer sets, and Judge hammers this one foul. He hit that one into the upper deck. Foul. So a happy young fan got that souvenir. And Scherzer sets. He brings the pitch, and oh my God! Judge gets rung up on a pitch that is down low. Jazz Chisholm is coming up to bat, and he hits the first ball to right field, and this one is going to be gone. Going, and gone. That is a bullet line drive, 2-run home run for Jazz Chisholm, and the Yankees are now ahead 2-0. Serves you right for getting a BS strikeout call against the captain. So, of course, the NS network is going to serve this one up about 8 or 9 times. John Carlos Stanton is up to bat, and he takes a fastball off the plate for ball 1. And the next pitch is swung on and hit down the line, and it looks like is going to make it seats. Count is going to be 1-1. Stanton looked like he had a little bit of a tomahawk chalk on that one. And the next pitch is inside the Big G. Count is 2-1. Scherzer sets, and oh my God. Ball is way inside on Judge, or Stanton, but it gets called for a strike. And Stanton swings on and misses the pitch for the third out of the inning. Of course, we didn't see the pitch because they were too busy replaying Jazz's damn home run. However, the Yankees did score 2 runs on the inning, left nobody on. So the count is 2 runs for the Yankees, 2 hits, and no errors. Blue Jays have no runs on 2 hits and no errors, and we are headed to the bottom of the 4th, where Berger, Snyder, and Straw will be coming up to bat. La la la, there's nothing again.
So Chaz hit a 2-run home run.
Yeah. It should have been a
Yeah, I
3-run home
predicted.
run because Judge definitely walked,
Yeah,
but got run on a BS call. Yeah, it was a nice shot by Jazz.
I predict. I
These umpires
predicted.
are
I,
killing me tonight. These
yeah.
umpires are killing me.
Yep. Yeah, I predicted Chad to do good today also. Chaz. I had him as one of the hitting stars of the game on Joe's channel. Yeah, these umpires suck, man. They suck. These umpires, man. Ridiculous.
And the first pitch is in there for call, strike one to Berger. And the next pitch is down low. Count is 1-1. Count is 1-1. Rodon sets and he fires a sinker down low. Count is now 2-1. And the next pitch is swung on and missed, evens the count up at 2-2.
Or as Joe says, 2-2. How do you do?
Yes, he does. And the 2-2 pitch is swung on and fouled off down the third base line. And the next pitch is off the plate. Count is now full, 3-2. Rodon sets and the pitch is fouled off. Rodon sets and he brings the pitch, and it should be call strike three. Barger is down looking. And Snyder is up. And the first pitch is a slider in the dirt. And the next pitch is off the plate. Count is now 2-0. Rodon sets, and the ball is popped up on the infield. Looks like Volpe has got the beat on it. He backs up a little bit, and he makes the play for the second out of the inning. Rodon is at 60 pitches. Pitch count is looking real good tonight. And Rodon sets, and the first pitch is off the plate for ball one. Rodon sets, and he fires a curveball that he gets a gift from the umpire called strike one. It was off the plate. Count is even at 1-1. Rodon sets and he fires, and the next pitch is a changeup way off the plate. Count is now 2-1. And Rodon sets, and the pitch is popped up. It is going to make the stands a souvenir for the fans. Count is evened at 2-2. Next pitch is a slider down low. Count is now 3-2. And Rodon sets. He brings the pitch, and it is fouled off. Nice 95-mile-an-hour four-seamer. Looks like Rodon's velocity is starting to pick up. And the next pitch is off the plate for ball 4. Straw takes a walk. So how far are you from home, Nathan?
I'm also probably like at least like 10 more minutes.
Okay. And the pitch to Kloss is swung on and missed for strike 1. And Rodon sets, and he brings the pitch. It is just a bit low. Count evens at 1-1. Rodon sets, and he brings the next pitch, and it is hit into center field, and it is going to bounce in front of Grisham. And Straw is going to advance to third. So they have runners at first and third with 2 outs. Wagner is coming up to bat. And the first pitch is a ball in the dirt. Count is 1-0. Wagner is 1 for 1 with a infield single in the third inning. Will Wagner is the son of Billy Wagner. Rodon sets and he fires, and the pitch is swung on and missed. Count is 1-1.
Man, the Blue Jays have a lot of former legends' sons on the team. That's crazy.
They do. And Rodon sets, and the pitch paints the outside corner. Count is 1-2. And the pitch is fouled off. Count is going to remain 1-2. And Rodon sets, and the pitch is fouled back. Runner was going. And Rodon sets. And he brings the pitch and swung on and missed. And the throw to second would have gotten the runner at second. So the Blue Jays strand 2 as we head to the top of 5. Coming up to bat for the Yankees is going to be Ben Rice, Anthony Volpe, and J.C. Escara. And for those of you in the stream, if you haven't, please hit the like button. If you're not subscribed, please subscribe. And if you can, we'd appreciate it if you share this stream out. Hey, D-Train. That was Escara, D-Train. Rice is playing first base tonight. I guess JC was trying to get his practice throw into second and taking 4 outs in an inning. No problemo. If you guys didn't hear, it looks like they are checking Wells for a circulatory problem in his left hand. Apparently, he is losing feeling. Possibly looking for a partial blood clot somewhere in his throwing arm or his catching arm.
That's not good.
Well, they have him off the lineup until Wednesday. And the first pitch from Scherzer to Rice is called strike 1. And the next pitch is down low. Count is going to even up at 1-1. Rice is 0 for 1 on the night with a ground out. Scherzer sets, and the next pitch is down low. Curveball. Count is now 2-1. Scherzer sets, and the pitch is down low. Count is going to go to 3-1. Anthony Volpe is on deck, and the fastball is fouled off. Count is going to even at 2-2. And the next pitch is a slider down in the dirt. Count is now full. Scherzer sets. And he brings the pitch, and it is fouled off down the third base line. We're going to reset it and do it again at 3-2.
Ken, when I reach home, I'm going to drop and then join from my laptop.
All right. Scherzer sets, and he fires, and the ball is a fly ball, shallow right. Coming in is Springer, and he makes the catch to record the first out of the inning. Coming up to bat is Anthony Volpe. Hello, Joanne. Welcome to the stream.
What's up, Joe? Hi, Joanne.
Pitch is hammered down the third base line. And Volpe is going to have a stand-up double.
Let's go.
Coming up to bat is J.C. Escar. He is 0 for 1 on the night. Scherzer sets, and the first pitch is way out of the strike zone for ball one. Escar flew out in the third inning. And the next pitch is off the plate. Count is now 2-0 on J.C. Escar. And Scherzer sets. And the pitch is a curveball right down the heart of Broadway for call. Strike one. Count is now 2-1. And the pitch is hit right at shortstop. Volpe is back in time. Clement makes a fine attempt to double up Volpe. Scar hit that one on the button, but and DJ LeMahieu is coming up to bat. DJ is all right. There is the athletic trainer and the manager coming out. So did something happen to Scherzer?
Oh,
And the pitch to LeMahieu is lined into center field. Straw is camping, waiting for it. And that is going to be the third out of the inning. As we head to the bottom of 5, Yankees lead the Blue Jays 2-0. Cody Clement, George Springer, and Vlad Guerrero are coming up. So that's 1, 2, 3 for the Blue Jays order. Are you getting out of the car?
yeah. I'll drop here and then I just reached home, so I'll join from my laptop.
Well, Joanne, we're in the 5th inning. Nobody, I think, thinks that this game is close to being over. Well, something has happened to Trent Grisham because Cody Bellinger is taking over in center field. Dominguez is in left. And the first pitch to Clement is off the plate for ball one. And the ball is hit a line drive off the glove of Chisholm, and Clement is going to reach. Good reaction from Grisham. He went up on his feet, and the ball just didn't stick in the glove. And Rodon pitches, and the ball is chopped to third base. And the ball is fired by Jazz for the first out of the inning. Clement is going to advance to second. Yes, Grisham is out of the game. Dominguez is in. Rodon sets and he fires the first pitch into Guerrero in for ball one. Count is 1-0. Rodon sets and he brings the pitch. It is in the dirt and it is going to skip all the way to the backstop. Clement is going to advance to third. And it looks like they have little warming up in the bullpen for the Blue Jays. And the pitch is hit sharply to Volpe. And Volpe is going to fire to Rice to record the second out, but the run at third is going to score. So Guerrero has an RBI. And the score is now 2-1. Alejandro Kirk is coming up to bat. He is 0 for 2 on the night with a fielder's choice and a flyout. Rodon sets. He brings the pitch. It is a curveball down and away. Next pitch is a changeup down in the dirt. Count is 2-0. Rodon brings the pitch and it is fouled off. Count is now 2-1. And the pitch is down in the dirt. Count is 3-1. The pitch is off the plate for ball four. Kirk works a walk. And Rodon sets and he fires. The first pitch is in there for call, strike one. And the pitch is chopped weakly to Volpe, who shoots it across the diamond to record the third out of the inning. And as we head to the top of the fifth or the sixth, we have Jason Dominguez coming up, Cody Bellinger, and Aaron Judge. Brendan Little, the left-hander, is going to come in to replace Max Scherzer, so that's going to turn Dominguez around to the right side. Opponents are hitting 176 against Little. He has a 1.93 ERA. And the first pitch is swung on and missed. Strike one. And the second pitch is also swung on and missed. The next pitch bounces in the dirt. Count is 1-2. And the pitch is chopped up the middle. And the shortstop is not going to be able to field it cleanly. And Dominguez is going to reach. Not sure that he was going to get him. We'll see if they score this as a hit or an error. And the first pitch into Bellinger is call, strike one. Bellinger is 0 for 2 on the night with a ground out and a strikeout. Little sets, and he brings the pitch, and it is hit to left field. Clase goes back and makes the play on the warning track. Dominguez heads back to first base. All rise. The judge is in the chamber. And the first pitch to judge is a knuckle curve outside low. Ball what? Little sets, and he brings the pitch, and it is low and away. Count is now 2-0. Judge is 0 for 2 on the night with 2 strikeouts. Well, it looks like they are intentionally walking Judge. So we're going to have runners at first and second with 1 out. And that is going to bring Jazz Chisholm up to the plate. And the first pitch is inside for ball 1 to Jazz. Count is 1-0. Jazz is 1 for 2 on the night with a home run in the 4th inning. And Jazz swings on the knuckle curve. Count is evened at 1-1. That is Judge's 19th intentional walk on the season. And Jazz hits this one down the right field line, and it is going to be just foul. Count is 1-2. Little sets. And the pitch is swung on and missed. Jazz strikes out. And that is going to bring John Carlos Stanton up to bat. Stanton is 0 for 2 on the night with 2 strikeouts. And it looks like they are having a meeting on the mound. And it looks like Fisher is warming up in the bullpen for the Blue Jays. And little sets. And the first pitch to Stanton is down low for ball 1. And the second pitch is a knuckle curve down in the dirt. Count is 2-0 on Big G. Welcome back, Nathan.
Thank you.
And the next pitch is just called for strike 1. Count is 2-1 on Stanton. Next pitch is lined sharply through the left side, and Dominguez is going to score easily. George Judge goes to third,
What's
and
up,
the
Dad?
Yankees are back up 3-1.
What's up, Dad?
Runners at first and third with 2 outs. And Big Ben Rice is coming up to bat. So are they going to pull this guy's chain and bring another pitcher in?
What's up, D Train?
And little sets. And he brings the first pitch to Rice. And Rice pops this one behind the plate, but it is going to make the stands. Count is 0-1. And the next pitch is inside for ball 1. I don't care what you do, Kurt. You ain't going to frame that damn pitch into a strike. Little sets and he fires, and the next pitch is inside for ball 2. Count is 2-1 on Big Ben Rice. Little sets, and Rice pops this one up. Looks like Barger is going to catch this one in foul territory to record the third out of the inning. Not before the Yankees score a run, but we leave runners at first and third as we head to the bottom of the 6th. Snyder, Straw, and Classe will be coming up to bat.
Steven, yeah, sure. You can send that.
Here on Yankees The Ugly Truth, we are calling the play-by-play for tonight's game. And if you haven't, please hit the like button. If you are not subscribed, please subscribe and share this channel out. We are looking at making our goal of our milestone of 150, and any help that y'all can provide to help us would be greatly appreciated.
Hopefully we can hold the lead. We're looking good so far.
I'm not comforted by that.
Yeah. I got the video here. Thank you.
And the first pitch into Snyder is called strike 1. Nice slider right down the heart of Broadway. And the next pitch is off the plate, evens the count at 1-1. Count is up high. So the ball is up high. Count is 2-1. And a nice changeup call, strike 2. Count is deuce. And next pitch is fouled off. Count is still 2-2. Rodon sets, and the pitch is chopped foul. Count is still going to remain 2-2. And it looks like Mark Leiter Jr. is warming up in the bullpen. Rodon sets and fires, and the pitch is hit down the left field line, and it is going to bounce off the wall. And that is going to be a stand-up double for Schneider.
How many pitches does Rodon have?
He's in his 90s, I think.
Okay.
'96.
Mm-hmm.
Now there's a mound visit. And it looks like Boone is coming out to do the captain hook. Looks like our bullpen is wide open. Well, Stephen B., the team can only rely on what the player tells him. If he didn't indicate that there was a problem, then and I think to this point they haven't found any circulatory problems. Did the problem go all the way back to August of last year? Because he hasn't really hit since then.
What's up, Dev? Guys, our job at the Mouse Show is tomorrow. It starts at 7:30 tomorrow. We switched it to Tuesday and Wednesday today this week because of the holiday. Oh no! It says here Trent Gibson left the game early with hamstring tightness.
And the first pitch is fouled off by Straw. Out of play. Count is 0-1.
Wait, who took over for Trent?
Dominguez shifted into left field belly switch to center.
No,
Slider sets. He
Steve.
checks the runner. And the pitch is fouled back. Count is 0-2.
Yeah, Steve. It says hamstring tightness.
And the pitch is grounded to Volpe. Volpe gets it. Oh, my God. Volpe throws to third and throws it all the way to the wall. Straw is going to advance to second. Good gracious. And it looks like Nathan Lukes is coming in to hit for Class A. Infield is back.
Come on, Volpe.
The first pitch is a curveball down for ball one. Lukes is hitting .257 on the season, 4 home runs, 25 RBIs, and a .713 OPS. And the next pitch is a curveball in there for call, strike one. Rodon sets, and the pitch is grounded through the infield, and one run is going to score. Straw is going to advance to third, and Lukes is going to have a RBI single, so there are runners at first and third with no outs.
Mm-hmm.
Score is 3-2. 3-2 Yankees.
Come on, Lighter.
Will Wagner is coming up to bat, and the first pitch is off the plate. Yankees are playing back in double play depth, and Johnny Loizaga is warming up. For those of you that are here, if you have not, please hit the like button. Next pitch is the strike zone for ball two. If you haven't, please hit the like button. If you're not subscribed, please subscribe to this channel and share out to anyone that you know. And the next pitch by Leiter is a fastball in there, call, strike one. Count is 2-1.
I agree, D-Train. You need to make a trade soon.
Leiter sets, and the pitch is grounded, foul. Count is going to even up at deuce. Where is your caboose?
I agree, Joanne. This is like
Leiter sets, brings the pitch to Wagner, and it is hit foul once again. Count is going to remain 2-2. Just give this guy a fastball up and in and be done with it. And Leiter sets, and the pitch is swung on and missed. Damn it. Foul tipped and missed.
Oh, damn.
That's BS. The replay shows that he freaking just straight struck out.
Is Boone going to challenge it? No.
It's not a challengeable call. And the pitch is down low in the dirt. Count is now 3-2.
No, Stephen, they can't challenge. No.
Yeah, the pitch is swung on and missed for strike 3.
There you go.
That is the first out of the inning. Clement is coming up to bat. Clement is 1 for 3 on the night with a single in the 5th and a run scored. And the first pitch is a sinker in there for call, strike 1. And Leiter sets. And the pitch bounces in the dirt. Runner stays put at third, but the Lukes is going to advance to second.
Huh.
So the Yankees are going to bring the infield in.
Joanne, I trust Mark Leiter more than Ian Hamilton a little bit, but both are iffy. I mean, only a little bit, but both can't be trusted right now. Leiter and Hamilton cannot be trusted.
And Leiter sets. And he brings the pitch. And it is fouled off. The count is now 1-2. Clement takes time out. He's going to try to get him on a splitter. And the pitch is a splitter in the dirt. Count is evened at 2-2. And the ball is grounded to Volpe. Volpe is going to fire it across the dugout or the diamond, not in time. And the score is now tied 3-3. Runners at first and third with 2 outs or 1 out.
Fernando Cruz. Oh my God.
Bad play by Volpe. Volpe should have ate that ball. And Leiter is out of here. They're bringing Lasagna in to face Springer with runners at first and third and one out. That horse crap throw ended up allowing the runner to move to third base. Ridiculous.
Volpe, I don't know. Why did Volpe throw a third at the first place?
When he fielded the ball, he didn't have a throw. He came all the way across the diamond, fielded it. It was a good stop, but then he didn't use his brain. He threw the ball, didn't have a chance of getting the runner, threw the ball. It ended up getting past Jazz, bouncing all the way to Skara. Guy should have probably scored on that play.
Yeah. Huh. This is ridiculous. Hey, Jonathan. Yep. Left hamstring. Yeah, I agree, Joe.
And Lasagna sets. Yankees are playing a double play depth, and the ball is swung on and missed. Count is 0-1. Lasagna sets, and he brings the next pitch, and it is. Oh, God damn it.
Oh,
Catcher's interference.
what?
So that's going to load the bases and bring freaking Vlad up.
Damn it. Huh.
And Loizaga is set. He brings the first pitch in, and it is down low for ball one. Loizaga sets, and he brings the 1-0, and it is chopped foul. Count is 1-1. Infield is playing at double play depth, hoping to end this one before any more damage occurs. Now it's time for Lasagna to give him a high inside fastball.
Yep.
Loizaga sets, and he brings hits the ball sharply into left field, and 2 runs are going to score. Springer is going to be gunned at third, and Guerrero is going to move to second on the throw. So the Blue Jays now take a 5-3 lead. Looks like Springer is hurt.
Sean, he has a left hamstring tightness.
And Kirk is up to bat. Wazga sets, and the pitch is in there for call, strike one. Lasagna sets, and he brings the pitch, and it is grounded to the left side. Jazz feels it and shoots it across the diamond to record the third out of the inning, but not before the Blue Jays score 4 runs in the bottom of the 6th, and they now lead the Yankees 5-3. So the stat line is 5 runs on 9 hits, no errors on the Blue Jays. The Yankees have 3 runs on 5 hits and 2 errors. Coming up to bat in the top of the 7th is Anthony Volpe, J.C. Escara, and DJ LeMahieu.
This is ridiculous. Hopefully, Volpe can get some revenge here. No, Joanne, I don't trust both of them, but now I don't. Ken, Jonathan is asking no paneling today.
If you want to send him the link, send him the link. So let me know who's in the background.
Hey, Jake. Jonathan, I'm sending you the link.
And Brandon Fisher is coming in the game. He has a 2.05 ERA, and 100 opponents are hitting 171. Go get the spray, and I will take care of it. And the first pitch to Volpe is in there for called, strike one. Fisher sets, and he fires, and the pitch is fouled off. Count is 0-2. And it looks like Springer has come out of the game. And the next pitch is a curveball way outside. Count is 1-2. And Volpe swings and misses for strike three. So spectacular at bat there.
Jonathan, I sent in the street Discord.
And the first pitch to Escara is in there for call, strike one. All right, take it off. Next pitch is a curveball in there for strike two. And the next pitch is down in the dirt, curveball for ball two, or ball one. And the four-seamer is up out of the strike zone for and the four-seamer is up and away. Count is now full, 3-2.
Is Jonathan backstage or not yet?
I don't know. I'm in full screen. I can't see. And the pitch is off the plate for ball four. Yeah, he's there.
Hi.
Hey, Jonathan.
Hi.
What are your thoughts?
I think Volpe has maybe one more year to prove he can stay here.
Mm-hmm.
Just put it on.
I don't know if this is a sophomore slump or is just who Volpe is.
And the curveball is in there for call, strike one to DJ LeMahieu. DJ is 0 for 2 with 2 lineouts on the evening.
Do you think we're seeing his ceiling right now?
Maybe. I mean, they were so high. This is
And the next pitch is high up out of the strike zone. Count 1-1.
This might be the problem with having too high of a ceiling for players. 3 years is the time to move on. That's
Yeah.
look. They
And the next pitch is a slider up out of the strike zone. Count is now 2-1 on DJ.
I think sometime next year Lombard will be ready to play.
He might need another. He might need another year after that. I don't know. Depending.
I don't know. But
And
Lombard
DJ fouls this one off sharply. Count is even at 2-2.
Lombard won't be ready until at least next year.
Mm-hmm.
And DJ swings and misses for strike three. That is the second out, and Jason Dominguez will be coming up to bat. He is 1 for 1 on the night with a run scored.
Well, the Yankees are having the same problem as they've had the last month.
And Dominguez hits this one foul down the left field line. Count is 0-1. Dominguez came in when Grisham left the game with a hamstring injury.
Yeah, Greg Grisham could be out a while.
Damn it.
And the pitch is up and away. Count is evened out 1-1.
Do you think if Grisham is out a while, Pereira will get an opportunity to play?
Everson Pereira.
Yes.
I can see that
I think
happen.
he'll get called up.
Yeah.
And Dominguez swings over a lollipop curve. Count is 1-2.
We already know what he can do. I think he's the first one in line to get called up.
Yeah, he's already on the 40-man.
I wouldn't mind that just to see. I mean, maybe obviously we need depth. Yeah.
And Dominguez swings and misses on the curveball, and that is 3 strikeouts for Fisher in the inning.
But they need to make trades.
I think they should make trades sooner.
Oh,
Hat switch time.
oh.
I don't know what's wrong with my computer. Sometimes it's been acting like that.
I don't know.
I
It
had-
says Jonathan has low browser space on his device. This may affect streaming and local recordings.
Yeah, I think I have too many things open on my Chrome browser. I'm trying to delete to close pages.
Tigers and Astros are just gonna keep winning, and they're gonna tank.
And the first pitch to Barger is outside for ball one. Lasagna sets, and the pitch is swung on and missed. Count is evened out 1-1. And it looks like we have someone warming up in the bullpen. And Barger hits the ball to right field. Judge closes on it and records the first out of the inning. Davis Schneider is coming up. He is 1 for 2 on the night with a hit by pitch, double, and a run scored.
D Train, I would rather have George Lombard Jr. fully ready to come to the big leagues instead of sending him down and sending him back up multiple times.
And the first pitch is fouled off. Count is 0-1. Lombard Jr. just got to Double-A, and he is certainly not ready to be up to the major leagues. And the pitch is hit into left field. Dominguez is going to field it on a hop. Straw is up to bat. He's 1 for 2 on the night with a single and a walk. And the runner goes, and the throw to second is got him. He is out at second by LeMahieu. I think this was a hit and run that the hitter missed the ball.
Mm-hmm.
And the next pitch is on the outside corner for call, strike 2. And Scar is now 1 for 17 or 1 for 18 throwing runners out. Next pitch is a curveball off the plate, and it is going to bring the count to 1-2. And the ball paints the corner and is called strike 3. Down is Straw, looking, and that is the end of the 7th. We'll be heading to the top of the 8th. Bellinger, Judge, and Chisholm will be leading the charge.
Hopefully we can get a spark here. Come on. Hey guys, please like this channel, subscribe. You good, Jonathan?
I'm good. I think I may have had too many things open in the background.
Oh,
I don't know why that happened. Usually that's not a problem.
hit the like and subscribe button here for Ugly Truth. Ken does a great job calling the games.
Yeah. But it seems like one bad inning is ruining the Yankees.
Yep. I hope this. I mean, now we got the big guns coming up. Oh, okay. Hopefully we can get the spark here.
And it looks like Mason Flaherty is going to come in and replace Braden Fisher. So have you found my All-Star hat yet, Nathan? Have you found my All-Star hat yet?
Not yet. You have to get an All-Star hat too coming up soon, hopefully.
Huh?
Also, the All-Star hat.
Well, that's what I'm saying. I don't have an all.
I like the 4th of July hat though. That's awesome.
And the pitch is up and into belly. Count is 0-1. Another left-handed pitcher. And the next pitch is up. Actually, Belly might have gotten a gift on that one. That looked like a strike.
Oh no.
Belly's 0 for 3 on the night with a ground out, strikeout, and a line out. And the next pitch is in there for call, strike 2 or strike 1. Count is 2-1.
Come on, Belly.
And Bellinger hits this one to right field. And it is going, and gone.
Let's go. Woo.
Line drive home run for Belly. Belly's 12th of the season. Left his bat at 99.6 miles an hour and went 360 feet. Brings the count to 5-4 Jays. And the captain is coming up to bat. All rise. The judges in the chamber. God's sakes, they just intentionally walked Judge again. Second intentional walk for Judge. I'm
I
not
hope that. I
booting
hope
you,
that
Jonathan.
helps.
I don't know what's going on.
I think it's on my end. I just I cleared out my cookies and my browsing. My computer may have just had too many things in the background.
Jazz Chisholm is coming up to bat. He's 1 for 3 on the night with a 2-run homer, and Jazz lays down a bunt. Flaherty throws to get Jazz, but not before Judge advances to second. So we have a runner at second.
What do you know? The Yankees
Yeah.
can bunt.
Oh.
Hey, John.
Hi. So, do we have a chance in this game, or is it going to be another letdown?
I think we have a chance.
And it looks like there's a mound visit coming.
They just had to put productive at bats.
Yeah, well, I'm curious what this manager does with Stanton because he can hit it a long way like Judge. He just had no place
And it looks like the manager is coming out to the mound.
pitching change.
And it looks like he's going to a right-hander to face Big G.
Pitching change.
That just means that Rice is going to be facing a right-hander.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I guess they're not scared of Rice. Well, I take I
And Jonathan is gone again. And Jonathan is back again.
I don't know, man. Maybe StreamYard doesn't like me today. Have I been using have I been a guest on StreamYard too long?
That's weird. That is so weird. That's gone again.
There he is, gone again. He's like a pinata. He starts to talk, and they say, "You're out of here, brother."
You're out of here, brother. Stephen B.
And Chad Green takes over, and the first pitch is outside.
I lowered my rate my I lowered something on StreamYard.
And the next pitch is a slider off the plate. Count is 2-0 to Big G.
Stephen B goes as a joke. Bellinger's home run.
Yeah, Bellinger must have kicked me off StreamYard when he hit that home run.
Next pitch is a slider off the plate. Count is 3-0 to Big G.
Mm-hmm. Oh. Come on,
And the next pitch is a ball off the plate. That is a 4-pitch walk to Big G. So Stanton is at first, Judge is at second, and Ben Rice is coming up to bat.
I'm sorry.
You think negative thoughts about the Yankees, StreamYard boots you.
Well, okay, StreamYard, don't boot me, and let's see a home run right now by Ben Rice. Is that positive enough for you?
And Peraza is coming in to pinch run for Stanton.
But if it boots me one more time, I'll just leave.
Well, you can come in come back in the chat at least.
I'll come back to the chat, yes, but
And the first pitch to Green is for ball one. So that is 5 straight balls from Green to Yankee hitters.
Green Rice. Interesting.
And Green sets, and the pitch Kate's the outside corner for call, strike one. Count is 1-1. Rice is 0 for 3 on the night, 2 foul outs and a fly out.
Yeah, that pitch looked right down the middle.
And Green fires a pitch that is swung on and fouled down the first base line. Count is now 1-2.
That was a pitch to hit. If he got that,
Anthony Volpe on deck.
Volpe.
His cheese was going to make up for his screw ups tonight. And the runners go. And that one is hit deep to center field. Straw is on the run, but he makes the catch on the warning track. And the runners have to retreat back to the bags. Nice play by Straw. Rice hit that one on the screws.
Oh.
Judge was round in the bag, heading for home. Volpe is 1 for 3 on the night with a double, and the first pitch is off the plate for ball one. And Volpe hits this one to center field, and nice running catch by Straw to end the inning. As we head to the bottom of the eighth, Lukes, Wagner, and Clement will be coming up to bat. Well.
It's crazy.
For the love of God.
Oh. They got to make trades ASAP, Ken.
You know, that's really an interesting thing. You have to make trades if people are willing to trade.
Yep.
There is no incentive for anyone to trade anybody right now because it's not going to be a high-value trade. They're not going to get the most yield for their players.
Mm-hmm.
And you look at it, there are a lot of teams who we would have anticipated being sellers that are still in competition for the wild card. So did you eat dinner?
Yeah. I had
You had what?
sushi, and then rice cakes.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
That's a traditional Indian dish. That's for damn
I got,
sure.
I got I got butter chicken in the fridge though for next day.
Come
Yeah,
on,
but
internet. Show me some love.
yep.
And the first pitch to Luke from Hill is a sinker down for ball one. And the next pitch is in there for ball two. And the next pitch is called strike one.
Yeah, I have butter chicken in the fridge for later for
And
that.
Luke chops a ball to DJ. DJ flips it to Rice to record the first out of the inning.
For the next for the week.
Say one more time.
I have butter chicken in the fridge for the week. Butter chicken,
All right.
the Indian dish.
Yeah, my sister cooks butter chicken.
Hmm.
And the ball is chopped sharply to Volpe, who feels it cleanly and shoots it across the diamond to record the second out of the inning. And Wagner is coming up to bat. As runs halfway across the diamond, shoots it to Rice to third out of the inning. So we have 8, 9, and 1 coming up to bat.
Come on.
If you have not, please hit the like button. If you are not subscribed, please subscribe and share this channel out. Immediately following this game, switch over to NY Yankee Mania with Joe for the post-game review. And 1 hour later, go to Late Night Live with Jason Custodio to have an open discussion and another post-game review with some live interviews. They have some interesting aspects of stat access, and you have sometimes some late night trivia. And it looks like Jeff Hoffman is coming in to replace Chad Green. All right, let's see if we do the next hat switch. If veterans hat is going to do good.
Mm-hmm. That's nice. That's for Veterans Day hat? Veterans Day? Yeah.
It is. Hoffman has a 4.98 ERA. Opponents are hitting 211 off of him. And JC Escara is going to be coming up to bat. He's 0 for 2 on the night with a walk in the 7th. And the first pitch paints the outside corner for strike one. And the next pitch is fouled off. Count is 0-2. Jay-Z takes timeout. All right, JC, it's time for you to do something. Hoffman sets, and he brings the pitch outside for ball one. Count is 1-2. And the ball is foul down the left field line. Count remains 1-2. Come on, dude, daddy. Show your son what you got. And the next pitch is way up out of the strike zone for ball two. Count is even at deuce. And Hoffman sets. He brings the next pitch, and it is down to the dirt. Count is full 3-2 on JC. Come on, new papa. Show your son what you got.
Mm-hmm.
And Hoffman sets, and he fires, and the pitch is fouled directly back. Count remains 3-2. Come on, JC. Let's see what you got, baby. Hoffman sets, and the pitch is fouled off. And we are heading to the ninth pitch of the at-bat. Lascar is battling hard. Goldschmidt is the last bat on the bench. Hoffman sets, and the pitch is skied in the infield. Clement camps under it and puts it away for the first out of the inning. LeMahieu is 0 for 3 with 2 hard lineouts and a strikeout. And the first pitch is fouled off. Count is 0-1. And Hoffman sets. And the pitch is swung on and missed. It is 0-2. DJ steps out of the box for timeout. Hoffman sets, and he fires, and it is swung on and missed for a strikeout. Yankees are down to their final out. The Martian, Jason Dominguez, is coming up. Dominguez is 1 for 2 on the night, and the first pitch is fouled back. Count is 0-1. And the pitch is up out of the strike zone. In. Count is 1-1. And the next pitch is swung on and missed. Count is 1-2. Yankees are down to their last strike. And Hoffman fires it, and the ball is in the dirt. Count is 2-2. Cody Bellinger is on deck. Captain is in the hole. And the pitch, and it is up and out of the strike zone, and the count is now full. Is there life in this team? And the payoff is chopped, and it is going to go into center field for a single. So the tying run is now on base, and Cody Bellinger is up to bat. And Hoffman sets, and the pitch is swung on and missed. Belly tried to take this one out of the park. Belly is 4 for 9 with a double against Hoffman. The captain is on deck. And the pitch is swung on and missed. Count is 0-2, and the Yankees are back down to their last strike. Come on, Cody. You can do it, brother. You can do it. And Hoffman sets. And the pitch is swung on and popped. Looks like it's going to make it into the stands. Count is going to remain 0-2. Judge is 2 for 3 lifetime against Hoffman with a home run. He's hoping for the opportunity.
Mm-hmm.
And Bellinger hits this one, and it is a lazy fly ball to right field. And that is going to be the third out of the inning. And the Yankees go down 5-4 in this opening game of this 4-same set. Judge ends the game on deck. And the first game of the 4 set goes to Toronto. And there she goes. Before I end the stream, if you haven't, please hit the like button. If you're not, please subscribe. Share this stream out with everyone. I appreciate y'all taking time to spend the evening here with us at Yankees The Ugly Truth. Hop on over to NY Yankee Mania with Joe for the post game, and we can hope for better results tomorrow night. And I will say, let's go Yankees, and we shall see you in the funny pages. Have a great night.
This is